Barella said you got
30 years.
Yeah, almost 29. Baleba they have no one early 20s, almost 21.
Okay.
Age difference.
Age no cry. Yeah.
And besides, so Balera said you or a central midfielder or more Lobotkana or no ball from deep or no I can understand.
Okay.
But said you for Baleba for Nicolo Barella dear said you ni age no kwenim NGB rotate him. So rotate said you want to bring a player and age kwenim.
No way.
Obema a few years but Baleba obetimi ama a lot of years because age e nafa and besides rules so quite different.
Yeah.
So for Newcastle, I think the amount for me, I think why shouldn't they go to Saudi Arabia and bring Alexander Mitrovic back? Kobe perfect fit. For Solov, Sergio Minjinin Diba Kukra.
Okay.
Me onimbo mami. Sergio Chan tournament no koso.
Yeah.
Na washa 3 co-hosts no make the Eastern African countries or maji penny almost stage the competition no ewo omo minor. Meka Kenya, Meka Tanzania, Meka Uganda. Said you all of them have topped their various groups. Kenya topped Group A, that included the likes of Morocco. And of course, Tanzania, now that Madagascar mo, any war, any Mauritania, any Burkina Faso mo, almost top group. And Uganda, it was their turn yesterday. Group so 12 teams like Algeria, the last edition's runners up were in that group. And of course, South Africans also were there. But still, Sergio, Uganda managed to top the group. And unusual. Based on the quality, I will say, Yeka, Algeria, and South Africa and Uganda, the two in Senyania, Sergio, Biabe Piki, those two America and Bono, make South Africa and Algeria. Yeah. But it happened. And for Uganda, those games now, they lost their first game against Algeria. But quickly, they came back. And Omutiminya a win against Guinea, Omotoaso, that draw against South Africa, no Sergio, that sealed it all. And what they just needed to do is to avoid a defeat. And Sergio, at a point in time, South Africa went up by 3-1. By 3 goals because Tabiso Kutumela and Ndlo Omugos now marching now they were leading the Cranes of Uganda. Sergio, 88 minutes and a penalty by the referee on that day was still in favor of Uganda. And they scored. Alan Okello scored from the spot. Yet the 6 minutes up to regulation time, now 90 minutes, Sergio. And also another penalty, VAR review. Kobaso and Sergio. That was it. And the Ugandans had the advantage. Not 1 point in Muhiano, Sergio. 3-3, no, they were able to get that result. No, so no, ama omo top group. No, so what it means, Uganda so qualify alongside Algeria. Okay. Algeria and Niger, goalless draw. And Sergio, Algeria disappointed me kakra. After the first game against Uganda, Sergio, the rest of the result, draw against Niger, draw against South Africa, draw against Guinea. But Sergio, it was good enough to ensure say Coach Majid Bugera and then Imrantano etimia come winning. So Sergio, amount for bisa say send your top groups, competition, a betimia yes our AFCON na because after this Morocco AFCON ebasu afiwe the next AFCON omumi and saying ebe kabu masa hosti. Betting take that advantage now as I do a different ball game altogether. We know a local based place in Ebo. But main AFCON they creme de la creme. And this is the situation where these Eastern Africans they lack that luxury of having top players in abroad. So you often how now who say be a Tanzanian player Gini Dio Europe. Kenya at a point in time near McDonald Mariga ewo Inter Milan and of course Victor Wanyama. Apart from Mo why Uganda, how do you often see their players making it big on the global stage? How they will say be a North Africans be a West Africans be what top players Europe. So that is the advantage that they got, and Sergio, they made that advantage count. Okay. And then 2 games tonight, and Sergio, Yebenya coach Kwesi Appiah and in Sudan Ranteno in the last game against Senegal, and of course Yebenya Nigeria so Euremu against Congo. Nigeria is so disappointing this competition. Sergio, 2 games, 5 goals conceded, yet to even score a goal. Because in their first game against Senegal, they lost against the defending champions. And so the game against Sudan, Sergio, pasa. Total disappointment for the Nigerians, losing by 4-0 against Sudan. the last game ene baso yi omone Congo ebabebo. Let's see what the Nigerians can do. But say yo here Senegal and of course Meka Sudan have advantage because Obia were 4 points each. Senegal won against Nigeria and drew against Congo. Sudan also drew against Congo and won against Nigeria. Interestingly, both sides in Sudan and Senegal or Mobama say you Obia she Nigeria. So what they have to do is if both of them settle for draw, say you mumi enu nyina after the 2 spots no. But Congo 2 points no more no. Should they win against Nigeria? And also be more mathematical chance of qualifying. But let's see what happens. For me, based on how Coach Kwesi and Sudan Rant no abomu modim say you, I see them qualifying into the next stage of the competition of the CHAN tournament na ekoso no. Say you umetimi abomu modim qualify.
Okay. How come say Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, host countries no?
Yeah.
Omina top groups.
Yeah.
A tournament, Algeria, Morocco, Senegal, Nigeria. Mention them.
Yes.
Now Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, are top groups. No. Is it because omo hostu omunya free officials what?
Sergio, I don't think.
I
don't think so. Sergio, say oh yeah, fair to yourself. We North Africa. Regional investing more in their local football in Eastern Africa.
Okay. Why Uganda first so and South Africa
boy, yes. Listen, Sergio, I got 2 minutes now. 3-1. I got 2 minutes.
I won't follow games.
Yes.
I won't follow games. You know, they're interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting.
So at 88 points.
Yes.
88 minutes. That game near 3-1.
Yes.
Omoda from 3-1. But then came the penalty. Alan Ukelu Tikano. And of course, 90 minutes plus 6 minutes. This was so.
Sejo,
any favor. Sejo, for me, I think say countries now are more more.
I see.
Say the medical cano. Sejo, Nancy say about CAF Champions League, CAF Confederations Cup. You see Ugandan clubs qualifying. 2 years ago, Yehu Vipers.
Yeah.
Even one of them goes, but even at the Sejo at Ballon d'Or tournament, now one of their goals. One of the rated goals are possible say bet me the best goal of the season.
Yeah.
And even at the main Africa Best tournament, Africa Best Awards Morocco. Any alongside Abdulaziz in go our share in that CAF Confederations Cup, Dreams FC game, one of the games. My boy or CAF Confederations Cup. So for Tanzania there. Omo league ni the SJ is a kosoro. Besides that, how omo clubs performing. Because Sergio, 2023, Uyu Yanga, our CAF Confederations Cup final. Yeah. Not 2025, Uhu Simba, our CAF Confederations Cup final. Sergio, it tells you something.
Okay.
Because some years ago, they say, who this kind of things is. So why any Tanzanian club say about CAF interclub competition so demon.
Yeah.
But now, owing to investment, they are there.
Yeah.
And of course, Uganda and Kenya, all of them did well. And besides, the man on the bench for Kenya, strong personality in the shape of Benny McCarthy.
Yeah.
At least we gathered a lot of experience. Worked at Ajax at a point in time, working with Eric Ten Hag at Man United. The profile also was through.
Okay.
So he said, for me, I don't think Sabia favors of like even if that game Kenya versus Morocco. Said game they went down by 10 men. Said for over 55 minutes among the 10 men they bought no. But still, Kenya managed to win.
Let's see what happens when they get to the knockout stage.
Yeah.
Okay,
knockout stage.
That's stronger.
Yeah. Say by the close of today, who 2 teams are. The rest of the teams now. Into the next stage, because we have Group A, no Kenya, and Morocco. And Alpha, and our group B, Tanzania, and of course Madagascar, and a group C, so and Uganda, ne Algeria, and Sudan, and Kwesi appear, Nimrant and Sbeting Arabic Kanwa, even 8 teams, near who how the knockout stage, ebe unfolded. Okay. So you Sunderland monitor the exploring of an option, so waiting Abdul Fattah Isakwa. So you Adia Mad Sunderland signings this season say. There's been influx of African players. So you are signing 6 African players. And you potentially Obia also be Timia Kwafko Nibi. Because players now must sign on various countries are qualified. They signed Shamsuddin Talbi from Club Brugge. of Belgium. Said you are a Moroccan international. Omo signing no. And omo signing Noah Sadiki from USG from Belgium. And also said you are a Democratic Republic of Congo ni. And na omo sa ko signing Ata Maswaku. And also free Besiktas. So said you ono the oba on free transfer. And also a DR Congo ni. Another potential for AFCON. And na omo sa signing Habib Diarra from Strasbourg, France. Sergio, this boy is a Senegalese. He even scored the second goal when the Senegalese team defeated the Three Lions of England during that recent friendly match. Boy, England 3-1 now. And of course, almost signed Simon Adingra, defending champion with the Les Elephants de la Côte d'Ivoire. Anna Omo Kofano from Brighton, Edinaba. And of course, Sergio, almost signed Renildo Mandava. Sergio, among for Bekai Renildo Mandava, yene Mozambique 2-2 no. Near Richard Ofori and Timian Chibono. Sergio, he was the man who scored. This was the goal on your shot. Okay. That cannot moti and I koye 2-2 no. Renildo Mandava from Atletico Madrid. Sergio, no so Sunderland afan. Okay. So Sergio, potentially we have 6 players on my signing now. Be a bit me AFCON. All right. Imagine you were December, January now AFCON ekoso na. Ebia, who some of the countries are potential betting him. Some countries like Senegal, said you likely say so in this case, they will be lacking or they will be losing the factor of Habib Diarra. And say could do say Habib make Simon Adingra so Côte d'Ivoire Premier Commonima. Even though said you AFCON there since 2010. Since 2010, defending champion and team in quarter final. And no the watch a minimum say Côte d'Ivoire bet me about break that record there. Okay. And of course, imagine Shamsuddin Talbi. Now Morocco has a host. Not most all call when him Ata Maswaku, Noah Sadiki. We saw their country, DR Congo, making it big during the last AFCON war. Côte d'Ivoire. They were fought. Only to lose out to South Africa in the post-match penalties of the 3rd and 4th place. So said you potentially all these players na omo team no ebetimi akọ monim e AFCON. But for Fatah Isaku said you omo de neba omo ye sorted because Ghana ain't call AFCON. So said you in that instance no dey omo be well sorted out. But said you to sign these players no ebema omo team no honestly strengthen our form, especially see do AFCON tournament and potentially some countries help him call money ma. Said yo Onana so Inter Milan Matisse or more explore that possible option whether CD can bring him back team say you. Okay.
All right. Enti yenhwe na yemfa de aka no enso entoaso emamom. Kessben television Awal Mohammed de besi ha lawyer Anthony Osepoku baby a obia Michel Yepa. Lawyer, as a Manchester United and Arsenal, thanks for your excellent analysis this morning. Yesterday, the whole English press, including Sky Sports, strangely shifted the focus from the difficult Arsenal win to the striker Gyökeres. I don't know, lawyer, the other air no.
Ono say Arsenal niana.
It's about discussing Arsenal difficult win about Old Trafford no. Gyökeres wants an English press no and
said they are dwelling on they are dwelling on the negatives. Yes. I don't know necessarily more.
Yeah. Is it fair?
It's fair, but almost story no more. So is you omo bay enya no na discuss. And you better take the influx, ebe fa be bia, ebe di be bia.
As a football fan,